Hello everyone, and welcome on back to my channel. Thank you all so much for joining me on another video. It has been a crazy week in terms of like my actual job. Like, even though I'm working from home, I still get the anxiety, I still get the stress. So I am happy that this week is over. I'm happy that I got my first paycheck for the month of March from my full-time job. And I'm happy that I'm back to make some cash envelope stuffing videos for you guys. So that is what today's video is going to be all about. So let's go ahead and get started. So as I mentioned, we will be working with my paycheck that I received from my full-time job on March 12th. We will budget out that paycheck and then get into some cash envelope stuffing. But if this happens to be your first time coming across my channel, I always like to introduce myself and welcome you all to my channel. I am 24 years old and I decided that I wanted to get serious with my finances and get my debt under control. So I started this video to help with that and hopefully help someone else and show them how I'm handling my finances. I am using the debt snowball method to help me get out of debt, and I am using the cash envelope method to help me with my expenses and budgeting. So if that sounds like something you would be interested in, please do not forget to go down below, hit that subscribe button, and join the family. And also do not forget to click the bell so that you never miss a video. So now that we know what we're doing, let's go ahead and get into budgeting out this paycheck. So here we do have my paycheck budget breakdown sheets. I am loving the color of yellow for March this month. It's just bringing me so much joy and happiness. So I really enjoy this spread this month. If you ever are interested in any of the budget sheets that I use, I do have an Etsy shop where you can digitally download them and you can print them out right at your house and be ready to get started with your budgeting. So I did already go ahead and write down all of the categories that I will be working with, and then I'm just going to go ahead and fill in the amounts. So when we look over here at my expenses, we see first up is rent, and this is rent that I will be saving up for April 1st. I do the split bill method where I split my larger bills across both of my paychecks. So this 1 and 2 signifies the first and the second half. So for the first half within my rent, I will be putting away $635. After that is FIOS, and this is for my internet. That will be due on the 24th, and that is going to be $60. And my gas, I do keep that on my debit card since I get my gas from Costco, and that will be $30 that I'm putting away, and that should suffice for the next 2 weeks. Everything within this expense column are things that I do not take physical cash out for. They are either on auto pay, or they're just large amounts that I don't feel comfortable keeping in the house. Or as the example of my gas, I use my debit card all the time, so there's no need for me to take the cash out. So if we go over here and add up all of my expenses, this will come to $725. After that, we can go ahead and move on to my car insurance. So my car insurance will be due on the 25th for this month. I already do have the first half, so this will be the second half to complete it, and that will be $98 that I will be putting away. Following that is my student loan payment for Great Lakes. For the first half, that will be $263. And then we move on to everything that I keep within my wallet. So for spending, that will get the usual 40. Groceries will get 100. Toiletries is getting 45. Clothing is getting 10. And eating out is getting 20. So when we take the time and add up all of this, that comes to $576. So now we move on over here to my sinking funds. And currently from my full-time, the only sinking fund that I am trying to save up for is my apartment. From this paycheck, it will be getting $140. So I will put $140 for the total. And then moving on to extra debt, or what I consider my debt snowball. It is Great Lakes for my student loan. I did set a goal this month to try and pay off my second student loan since I did pay off the first one. And for this paycheck, we will be able to put away $173. For a rollover or a buffer, I like to put away $5 from each paycheck and just let that grow. And then to get the total that I will be withdrawing from the bank, it will be $576 plus this $140 plus this $173. So that gives me a grand total of $889. Now I also did want to mention, since it was such a busy week within my personal life, I was not able to get a video out on Wednesday for you guys like I normally do, which I always try not to do, but if life just, you know, takes that course, then unfortunately I will not be able to upload a video. But I did make a little bit of money from my side income, which is Uber and DoorDash, and that is typically what I would upload on Wednesdays. So with the small amount that I did earn, I do have the breakdown here, and I am going to fund some of my singing funds and then put a small amount towards my savings, but you know, every dollar counts. So in addition to this $888, I will also be taking out the money that I earned from my side income, and then this is the breakdown reference that I will be referring to when I'm stuffing my envelopes. So I'm just going to head to the bank, get all of the cash for all of these things, and then when I get back, we will go right into stuffing my envelopes. All right, guys, so I am back from the bank and I got the cash right here. So let's go ahead and take that out. At the end of the day, I did end up taking $993 out of the bank to accommodate for both of those paychecks. So we do have quite a few of money to stuff today, which is exciting. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay this money out so we can go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so we are all set up and ready to go. So within this binder is where I keep my sinking funds and my debt snowball. These cash envelopes are for the bills that I split, and then these cash dividers are what I keep in my wallet 24/7. So I will be setting these to the side, and we will go ahead and get started with these envelopes first. So first up is car insurance, and to complete the second half of that, we will be putting away $98. So we go ahead and get a 50, 2 20s, 5, and 3 1s. So this should be $98. So we have 50, 70, 90, 95, 96, 97, and 98. So that is perfect. My total monthly payment for my car insurance is $198. So that is what I have in here. And then I can go ahead and make that payment this month. After that is Great Lakes for my student loan, and that will be getting $263. So we can do $200 bills, a 50, a 10, and 3 1s. So this should give us 263. So 100, 200, 50, 60, 61, 62, and 63. So this is my actual minimum payment for my student loans, if minimum payments were a thing. So currently for my split bills, these are the only 2 envelopes I have. So we are set and ready to go with these. After that, we can go ahead and move on to my cash dividers, and they are so light, so bare. I was not going to make it another week without getting some cash, so I'm just so happy to be stuffing my envelopes right now. So I am doing the dollar challenge, so any dollars that I come across within these categories, I do set them to the side, and then I will put them in my jar towards the end. So first up here, we see we have spending. Spending, I said I was giving myself $40. So I did that as a 20, a 10, and 2 5s. So that's 20, 30, 35, and 40. And I do have some money remaining, but these dollars I will set to the side. And I still have $10 to roll over. So in total now I have 20, 30, 40, 45, and $50. So that's nice. I'm probably not going to spend anything just because I just need to take a little break, a little pause, because this week I probably was doing a little too much. So now we move on to groceries. Groceries is completely empty. I actually was over budget by $3, so I did take that from somewhere else. But yeah, groceries also I need to try and work on. I probably overdid it a little bit when I went to the grocery store. I picked up things that weren't on my list, and I need to get back into meal planning and, you know, sticking to what I'm supposed to eat. But, you know, it's hard. Sometimes I want to reward myself, but I also need to learn how to reel it in. So groceries this week will be getting the usual $100, and I like to do that all in 20s. So 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. And then this should get me by for the next 2 weeks. After groceries, we have toiletries. Toiletries, I have $10 left, and it will be getting $45. So I will do 2 20s and a 5 to make my 45. And then when I add my $10, I now have a total of 20, 40, 50, 55. So this should be good. I don't really think I need anything really, so that should be all right. Moving on, next is clothing. Clothing will be getting $10, and I haven't really bought anything clothes-wise, so this is just, you know, saving up and accumulating. So now I have $20, $30, and $40 within my clothing. Now we move on to eating out. This one, if you guys remember, I did not fund my eating out for a long time when I first started my journey because I have a problem with eating out. But then when the new year came, I said I'm going to try to give myself some money to eat out because, you know, I earned it, but I'm getting slightly out of hand again. So I did a lot of eating out, and also my stomach was not feeling the best with all that eating out. So I think that's telling me to take a break. But I am going to give myself $20, you know, just in case I want to pick up a little something, a little snack. And I do have $5 left. So now I have $25, but I don't intend on even using this money because I'm just trying to take a little break from that. And then we have miscellaneous. So miscellaneous is just usually things where I pay something with my debit card or online and I didn't have the cash with me, and then I just deposit the cash into the ATM. So we can go ahead and put these right back in my wallet. Then this is my wallet, and my dividers just fit nicely in the back like so. So there we go. And then while we're here, I have $1, $2, $3 saved up for dollars, and I go ahead and put them within my jar. So let's go ahead and do that. And then also, in addition to my dollar challenge, I am doing my coin challenge. So any coins that I accumulated over those 2 weeks that I have within my wallet, which isn't a lot this week, I will go ahead and add that to the jar. So let's go ahead and do that. So there we go. That is set and ready to go. All right, so next we move on to my binder and my sinking funds. So opening up our sinking funds, first we see apartment, and apartment will be getting $140. So I will do a $100 bill and 2 20s to make our 140. And then if we add that to what we have, let's see what I have in a total for my apartment. So this is $1,000, so we know that that's that. And then I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 550, 570, 590, 610, 630, 650, 670, 690. So $1,690 is within my apartment. So that is nice. Now we move on to annual payments. Annual payments will be getting $10. And if we add that, we now have $50, $60, $70, $80, and $90 within annual payments. That is also coming along very nicely. Following that, we have car maintenance. Car maintenance will be getting $20. So when we add 20, we now have 50, 100, 150, 200, 220, 40, 60, 80, 300, and 5. So $305 is within car maintenance. Always exciting to see this have some money. And then we are on Christmas. So Christmas will also be getting $20. And now with this 20, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. So $180 is within Christmas. Then up next is gifts. Gifts will be getting $10. And now within my gifts, I have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, and 72. So now gifts is at $72. I actually did forget, which I feel so sad for, is that my cousin's birthday is in April. So she is actually the next gift thing that I will be purchasing. So I'm going to start looking for something for her. Following gifts, we have medical. So medical will be getting $5. And when we add our 5 to this, we now have, we should be hitting our 200 limit. So that's exciting. So now I have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have $204 within medical. Wow. This always blows my mind because I never saved for medical. And now I'm just happy that I have a little something to help me in case anything happens. Following that, we have vacation. Vacation will be getting $10. So when we add $10 to vacation, I now have 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 80, 90, 400, 410, 20, 30, 35, and 40. So $440 is now within vacation. This guy is building up. My mom and I were talking about going to Disney and Universal because we were supposed to go to Disney before the pandemic and everything happened, but now we're going to save up to have an even better trip once the world is open up again. So after vacation, we are now at Debt Snowball. So Debt Snowball will be getting $173. So 150, a 20, and 3 ones. So that's 150, 70, 71, 72, and 73. So 173. And we already have a little bit of money in here saved up already for the month. So now let's add that and see for a total what we are working with. So now we have 100, 150, 70, 90, 200, 201, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So $206 is already saved up as an extra Debt Snowball payment for the month, and that's exciting. All right, so next is taxes, and I did take out taxes for my Uber and my DoorDash for the week, and that came to $24. So we should have 4 singles, and we do. So this is our 24, and we will go ahead and add that to my taxes. So within my taxes, I have 50, 70, 90, 100, 105, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 113 is within my taxes, and I am in the process of filing my taxes, and then once I actually see how much I owe or if I'm getting a return, I will let you guys know what I'm going to do with that money. So after taxes, we do have savings, because I'm trying to stay consistent with this challenge. And as I said, I did not make a lot with my Uber and my DoorDash, and that's normally how I fund my savings. So it will only be getting $5 today, but that is better than nothing. So if we add $5 to my savings, I now have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. So $717 is now within my savings. And we will go ahead and put that back in here. So I had a lot of envelopes and cash stuffing to catch up on. I swear when you miss a couple of days, you just miss a lot. But so thankful, so grateful that I had the money to stuff, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. As always, if you found any motivation or enjoyed these videos, be sure to leave that down in the comments and give it a thumbs up so I know that you guys are still enjoying these videos. And if you haven't already, don't forget to go down below, hit that subscribe button, join the family so you do not miss where I go next. But that is all I have for you guys. I really hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and I will see you all next time in my next video. Bye guys.